Brawlers, baby.
We live. What's going on, boxing fans? This is your boy Rick Mohammed, Brawler Sports Media in the building. And this is the Brawler Sports Boxing Show. My associates, Three Kings Boxing, Studio 9. We got my man, the WBC featherweight champ of the world, Mr. Gary Russell, is back in the building. And he got a whole lot of shit to say based on this Tank Davis knockout over Leo Santa Cruz this past Saturday night. Talk to him, champ.
I mean, to be honest with you, Leo was in Tank ass. People tend to overlook the rest of the fight and they just look at that one punch. Now, don't get me wrong, he did knock the shit out of Leo. You got to give him that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That was a hell of a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him that. But he brought that motherfucker from down the street. He brought it from down the street, and Leo Santa Cruz, you know, is a guy who we all know isn't technically sound at all.
Right.
You know, he's not a technically sound fighter at all. You know, he had a good game plan, and he was actually doing. He had Tank knotted the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Had Tank. And to be honest with you, I didn't agree with those scorecards. You know, I had Leo winning at least 4 of the rounds before, before the knockout.
I did too.
Yeah, I had Leo winning at least 4 of those rounds before the knockout. Tank was behind on my book, you know, and apparently in yours as well. He needed that. If you paid attention to Floyd Mayweather's his if you paid attention to Floyd, God damn.
He had a look of concern on his face. That's why he was coaching on the sideline.
Man, he was real concerned. Floyd was nervous before he Tank hit that boy. You know, but you know, Leo's never been defensive discipline or technically sound. You know, so stuff like that, it you know, it's possible to happen. It's not a with shots. Leo gets hit all the time. Leo get hit all the time. Tank get hit. Clearly, he was not a fuck up. I don't get hit. My defense so nice that it go over motherfuckers' heads. They just don't even they just don't see me getting hit, so they don't talk about my defense. They got to talk about some other shit.
Right.
You know, they got to talk about some other shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the nicest dudes in the game right now. That's why I don't pay attention to the pound for pound list.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, realistically speaking, Tank Davis, to any of the guys that I've been mentioning that I've been trying to fight for the last, I don't know how long, because I called everybody out that there is a call out. From a Terrence Crawford, who's, I don't know how many weight divisions above me, you know, all the way to all the guys that's been in the weight division that I've been competing at. Anybody that I've mentioned, none of the fans or none of the boxer connoisseurs would ever argue the fact that none of those guys are more talented than me.
So I heard you say that you would definitely get in Tank's ass and you would love that fight.
Definitely. I've been calling Tank out. This ain't nothing new. I've been trying to get at Tank for the longest. I've been trying to get at Tank. I've been trying to get at Leo. They fighting each other to stay away from me or something.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And check this shit out. To be honest with you, Tank and Leo, they fought. It was a pay-per-view fight. I don't know exactly what their numbers are as of yet.
Yeah,
because they still getting tied up. Yeah. Okay, but I don't even give a fuck. Because to be honest with you, if I was to fought a Javante Tank Davis, or if I was to have fought a Leo Santa Cruz, I guarantee you our numbers would have been much higher than whatever their numbers are.
So Tank Davis, he got the WBA, he got the 130 to 135 pound belt. Do you think that Floyd is going to put him in front of the likes of even a Gary Russell, a Teofimo, a Devin Haney, a Ryan Garcia? Where does he go from here? Because you can't cherry pick with both of them belts. You got to fight somebody in a real weight class.
I mean, I honestly feel like these guys got great matchmakers, you know, and they match their fighters up with the guy with the least chance of beating them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't putting these guys in there. We supposed to be fighters. I'm a real fighter.
The best in the world.
I'm a real fighter. I fight anybody.
Brawlers, baby. Brawlers, baby.